Hey folks, it's Dave here, and I got the tired voice today. It's been a long day at work, but before I wrap things up for the day, I want to do a quick unboxing of this really cool game I just found and just get in called Deep Space D-6. Okay, it's designed by Tony Go, and it's Tau Leader Games. Okay, and what this is, it's a quick solo player game. Well, not quick. It's probably going to take you 15 minutes to a half hour, but it's a solo player game, and it's designed to be set up like a book. Okay, like you choose your own adventure book. I mean, even the back, it really does look like a choose your own adventure book. So this is the official unboxing for this. I could talk a little bit about this game. I'm not going to play anything tonight. I'll save that for another video, but I do want to unbox it. So let's go. So let's open this up here. So the first thing you do is you have some instructions. Okay, about how to play the game. It tells you what's in here, the components and the setup and the whole bit. It tells you how to play the game. So here's the instructions. Okay. So then you got these little, they're not dice, they're more markers than anything. I'm going to lay those out here. So you get a black one or a gray one there and a green one. So you get that. You have the one black die. This is the threat die. Okay. If I can open that up here. So you get the one die, the threat die, and then you get these really cool dice here. You can actually print and play this game if you want and use regular dice, but I went and I wanted to support the developer, and I bought the game, and I got the really cool etched colored dice. I want to show you these. These are really cool. So you got 6 of them here, and if you look, they got all these different symbols that are all etched. Okay, the reds, the blues, the purples, the silver, the orange. So they're really cool. These things are nice. I'm glad I bought the physical game. Okay, then you have the cards here. Okay, I'll open those up in 1 second. You have another. This is you use this next to your ship. I'll show you what this is going to be, and then you have your ships. Okay, so I'm going to put the box aside here, and you have 4 ships that come with the game. If I can open them up here. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so there's ship 1 and 2 and 3. And there's one you're supposed to start with. And I think that's the one right there. But you got 4 different ships here that come with the game. Now what I'm going to do real quick, I'm going to open up the cards, and I'm going to show you what the cards look like, okay? So I got the cards open. And let's take a look at them. Okay, and I'll go over and show you what these things do here, okay, within the game. The idea is you set up your ship. So let's set up our ship. I think, let me see, that's the 4th ship. That's supposed to be, the Monoware is the toughest ship, I believe. So you take your 4 ships, and there's little notes on the back that tell you a little bit about the ship, because each ship is different. The Monoware, the AG-8, okay? So let's put these off to the side for 1 second. So I think this is the ship here you start with here, the Halicon, okay? So you lay your ship out here. Make sure it's in the middle here, okay. And then you take this thing off to the side. So you have the return dice and you have the infirmary. I'll show you what we're going to do that in 1 second. So I'm going to put this off to the side. I haven't played a game yet. I'm still kind of learning it, but I'll show you what I saw online and give you an idea of how to play it, and then in another video I'll do that. So you have your hull, and you have your shields. Okay, like a lot of games, the shields usually take the damage first. Once they expire, then you move on to your hull. Okay, sometimes though the card will say direct hull damage, and you got to deal with that. So let's take the cards here. So you got these do not panic cards. As you can see, it says do not panic. Okay. What you do is, this is kind of your difficulty level of the game. So this is the equivalent of the AI or the enemy losing a turn. And you can put as many as these 6 into the deck as you want. Obviously, If you put all 6, it's easy level, and if you put, less than 6, 1, 2, or 3, it's hard level. But you can put as many of these Do Not Panic cards into this deck as you want. Now, how you play the game, again, I'm still learning it, and I think these are the threats here. So you have external threats, and then you have internal threats. Okay? So, to the best of my knowledge, I'm just unboxing it here, but just to give you an idea how I saw people play this game, your internal threats don't really have a level. This is something that goes on within the ship. Okay? And then your external threats are from the outside forces attacking you. So the idea is you want to get through this whole deck here to get to the end of the game before your hull gets down to 0. Okay? So what you do is while you're playing the game, I think you flip over a couple of cards first. I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, what happens is this guy goes here to 2, and this guy goes here to 4. Okay, so that's 4 damage. You got to give this guy to clear him off the board, and this guy only takes 2 damage. So you can see what it says here, -3 hull. So if you roll a 4, 5, or 6 on the threat die, you'll have to take that damage off your hull. This one here, while active, roll the threat dice 2 times. I'm not sure. I'll have to read what that is. But anyway, so let's just go through a quick scenario how to play that from what I've seen. I'm not an expert, but let me just show you. So you roll your dice. If you get these scanners, you have to put the scanners automatically at the top. If you get 3 scanners, you have to flip a card. So you want to avoid these if you can. Okay, then you have your crew. You have your purple infirmary people. You have your fire lasers guys. You have your recharge shields estate. So it's kind of a crew assembly, not assembly, that's not the right word. Crew assignment game is what it is, okay? So it's your turn now. So this guy here could fire 1 damage. You got 1 red dice, so you can fire 1 damage over here. So you say, okay, I want to fire 1 damage at this guy. Paching! Okay, so now he goes down to a 3. So I only need 3 more shots to clear this guy out. So that's my turn here. This here does different things too. Return all units from the infirmary. Sometimes you'll have to stick a guy in the infirmary, and the only way to get him back is to use one of these cards here. Okay. Also, on the internal threats, like this one right here, something's going on. After the threat phase, roll the threat die again. It means, that's, you don't want to do that. You could use a green die. So if I didn't want to recharge the shields, I could put this here and wipe out this guy. So the idea is you're using the different colored die as your crew to either shoot down the enemy or to deal with internal threats and to get through the entire deck. Okay? So the green guy can recharge your shields. So let's say your shields are down. Whoop, I'm going to use the green guy. My shields are all recharged all the way to the top. Okay? Or you could use a stasis beam, and what that does is it says, okay, I'm going to put this guy on the stasis beam so he can't take a shot at me. So after you do your turn, so you roll your dice, you set your whatever it is, you figure out what the rolls are. After you do your turn, then you roll the threat die. And you see what it says. So a 4, this guy would take a shot at us, and we would lose 3 hull. 1, 2, 3. Okay? And that's how the game would go. So then we would take our dice. You got to leave those there, and you would roll again. So we got a red, green, the blue. That's the blue is good, and then you get this one here. So it tells you here what each crew member does, so to speak. And each ship's a little different too. So you have 4 ships. Remember, we got 4 ships in the game, and they all tell you how to do different things on the ship. Okay. So, and this one here is kind of neat. This is the head of the crew. You can change any crew member to whatever you want. So let's say, okay, I want to flip this one to red. Now I get 2 reds. I'm going to take 2 shots, but if I use 2 of them, it's going to take 3. So boom, 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 boom. That guy's done. Okay, I took my shots, and that guy's done. This guy repairs the hull. Okay, so it says +1 wrench for this. So I'm going to +1 to my hull. So I fix my hull a little bit, and now my turn's over. Okay, and I think you actually flip a threat card at the end of the round too. I think how this goes. I'm still, like I say, still learning the game. This is not a how-to. This is just a general idea how the game plays. So what you're trying to do is deal with the inside threats, the outside threats. So let's just say now you got this guy here. He's a level 2. So now you would roll the threat die and check the numbers to see what they do to attack you. So there's, again, you roll your dice. You take your turn, you do what you need to do, you shoot this down, you deal with the threats, you move guys around, you put them in the infirmary, you take them out of the infirmary, you fix your hull. Your turn's done. Now you roll the threat die and you see what they do. Sometimes nothing. So that's why these do not panic cards come in, because if I flip one of those, that basically wipes out their turn, and now I can roll the dice again. So that's just a quick unboxing and some basic gameplay. I might have done some things wrong, so please don't hold my feet to the fire. I just opened this up, and I'm just going from memory from some of the videos that I saw. But I really liked what I saw in the videos. That's why I bought it. It's if you remember the game Diner Dash, where you're serving the meals, you're cleaning the tables, and you're placing the orders, and it's like a time management type of thing. That's what this kind of is. It's like, what do I want to do with my dice? Okay, so I got a threat. Now I got to flip this over. Oh boy, I got a level 3 threat. How do I deal with that? I want to shoot him with my lasers. Do I want to just place my guy here so he can't take a shot at me? Do I want to, what do I want to do with my turn? And then I deal with their turn, and it really does work very well. I'm hoping to get in a couple games once I get better at it, because I probably made a lot of mistakes here in telling you what it does. I'm just kind of give you an idea how to play it. I will set up the video again and do a couple of games here, and boy, I'm looking forward to it. In fact, I might play after I'm done here and practice. But anyway, I'm Dave, and that's a quick unboxing of Deep Space D-6 solo cards and dice game from it's Tau Leader Games, and it's by Tony Go. So I'm going to try to set up a game here and play some, and maybe once I get good at it, I'll do another video. But anyway, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.